let's continue with the stop and reset method. Now we have the start method working. How do we create another method? Well, the same as before. Let's call this dot handle stop click. We have to add the method here. For example, here, doesn't mind the order. Handle stop click. Perfect. And we have to bind this to be able to access this. Perfect. We call this method, we have the bind. What do we have to do in the stop? We have to clear the interval that we saved here in the start, remember. So, when do we have to clear the interval? The same as here, only if the chronometer is running. So, if this .state.running, we have to clear interval. We have to access the interval. What? This dot interval. Perfect. And what do we have to do also? Indicate the chronometer with a set state that it is not running anymore. So you see, we do things and we inform the state that something changed. So the interface refreshes because each time we have a set state, the render method is called and something different happens. Okay? Let's check it. We have the start and now we have the stop. Start and stop. Let's create a reset functionality. How do we do that? Again, we have to remove the console log and call this handle reset click. Click. We have to add the handle reset click as always. Dot bind dot this. And we create the function. This step is always the same. Now, what does handle reset click does? It has to update the state to the initial state. Remember, the initial state is this. I can copy it and it is like that. I can say running false, or better, if I consider that it is needed, I can call the other method that is handle stop click, that already does running false, but also clears the interval, so I will use it. That's why I created that method. So the reset will stop the chronometer, that clears the interval and sets the state, and sets the initial state, that we are going to call it now 0 and 0. And let's start also with the initial state 0, 0 and 0. We save it and let's try. If we start, if we stop, if we start, if we reset. Okay, now we have these two new methods, start, stop and reset. Let's continue with some improvements and the final step.